The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Ryan Wilkes here with head men's golf coach Randy Wylie on the Eagles Sports Network as we talk the 2025 spring schedule for the Eagles coming up in February. So, Coach, you got some familiarity on the schedule. You got some new courses. How does this set you up well in the Southeast region with the schedule?
We have a really tough schedule, which we always do. We have one of the best schedules in the country, and we'll be seeing all the top teams in our region throughout the spring. So we're just excited to get going. We've got to kind of step up our game a little bit if we're going to make that NCAA tournament, and that's one of our major goals in addition to trying to win the conference championship. But I just really like our schedule. I think the guys are going to really enjoy it. The golf courses are really good. The fields are great, so it should be fun.
So it's been a bit of a revolving door in the fall, as it typically is, trying to figure out your lineups. You got some young players that came in and played really well. What are some of the older guys telling them to kind of keep them going throughout the spring or the fall season into the spring?
Yeah, we've got a good mix of older players and younger players. We're going to depend on those young players to step up their game and be a little more mature and handle their business in the spring because we're going to need that. But the seniors are really good leaders. They all work really hard and they compete hard and they like going to the tournaments and they get along good with the younger guys and, they play and practice together. So I've been really encouraged by kind of that mix of mature older guys with some younger guys that are trying to figure it out.
So as you're getting ready for the spring season, kind of a good day to talk about this because it's flurrying outside currently. How has the weather kind of knocked you guys off your course a little bit, but how have you guys been able to pivot in order to get ready for the spring season?
We've really had pretty good weather. This little bout of cold weather we've had has been kind of when they're doing finals, so hopefully they're studying. So we do have some indoor facilities. They go down to indoor-outdoor facility in Knoxville that they have access to at Fairways and Greens, and they have plenty of opportunities to play and practice, but hopefully they've been taking care of business in the classroom at the moment, and they'll be ready to get after it when we come back in January. That's when it's a little more challenging when we're having to try to play, and pick out the days that are appropriate for reasonable play. But we get enough good weather here that we've never had a major problem with it, and they have, like I said, access to some indoor facilities, so that works out fine.
So looking back on the fall season, what are some points of improvement that you want to build on coming into the spring season? What are some things you really want to continue to hammer home with these guys in order to keep them going in the spring?
We've got to get more consistent. We just counted too many 77s, in the fall, and when you play a great schedule and you're playing good teams, you just can't afford to do that. You've got to be able to be tough enough and smart enough and skilled enough to, even if you don't have a great round, turn that into a 74, not a 77. And that comes with experience and practice and strategy, coaching. So I've got to coach them up a little bit, and they've got to grow up a little bit. And between that, I think we can make some good progress there and start having top finishes.
Ryan Wilkes here with head men's golf coach Randy Wylie as the Eagles prepare for the spring season coming up in February here on the Eagles Sports Network.